Namaskar. I see many people complaining of time. No time, so much of work. I have to finish the work. So much of deadline is there in front of me. How could I work? This sort of an expression is getting very, very common. People say they are under tension all the time, but it is actually this time pressure which they don't know how to deal with. I say that the problem is not in the lack of time, it is the understanding about time, and it is an attitudinal problem. It is you who led the time pressure into the mental pressure. In fact, let me tell you, I always say that time pressure is good. It really makes you active. It demands focus. It enhances your management skill, and it keeps your mind in high state of awareness. I give you an example. Runner sets a time to achieve certain distance. His performance is going to enhance. He focuses on the path and thus he will progress also. In fact, I would say you should always keep a tight deadline to do all your activities of the day, and this shall bring discipline in your life. With such a management, you will have so much time handy to do many other things in life. Now you will have a choice to take up time pressure as a learning mode, and that too without making stress out of it. There is a well known story of Bhishma Pitama in Mahabharata. The story of Bhishma Pitama is that Bhishma Pitama was in Kaurava's side and fighting against Pandavas in Mahabharata Yuddha. And what happened? Arjun's arrows pierced his body through and through, and finally he fell down. He fell down and he was lying down on a bed of arrows. And then he started thinking that now, since adharma is established, because Pandavas and Krishna are there on opposite sides, adharma is going to be vanished. And so now my work is over. I want to leave my body. My job is done. I want to leave my body. And so he announced that after 7 days he is going to leave his body. When Pandavas heard that, they came to meet him. Pandavas wanted his blessings, and then Pandavas asked a question to Bhishma that, Sir, you have lived for such a long life. You have so much of experience. We people are not going to live so long. We would live 100 years plus and minus. Now tell us, how should we live our life? And Bhishma smiled and said, Look, understand that there is always a time constraint in your life. And so take care of two things in your life. One, your body. Shariram adyam khalu dharma sadhanam. Your body. Only through that you will be doing all the activities of your life, all the activities pertaining to dharma, responsibilities, duties of your life. So keep your body fit and fine. Don't do any such thing which will hurt and harm your body. Body means body and mind. And second, always live under time pressure. Means whatever you do, always give a deadline. Tell yourself that I am going for my bath. I'll finish bath in 7 minutes. Otherwise, you may spend half an hour in your bathroom. Or I'm eating food. I'll finish my food in 10 minutes. Again, you are giving a time pressure. And this is how every job would be done so focused way, so perfect way, with full concentration. That job itself would be a meditation. So try and see that every human should learn this art of living. This is the way we should live. Always be under time pressure for every work we are doing, and our focus would be perfect. So, this was the secret of his long lifespan. We evolve in time pressure. Our mind gets ability to overcome tamas, dullness, laziness. Most of the time, we end up in stress because of unorganized life and improper management. Right management can help you to achieve deadline quite successfully. Start your day with a daily schedule. This would be your short-term plan. Keep weekly schedule as a long-term plan according to your work requirements. As the time pressure is your self-induced stress, and so keep the practice of yoga, basically asanas and pranayam, as the morning routine. Yoga asanas, pranayams, meditation, kriyas would keep you so much energetic and clear in your mind in a way that you will be able to manage your day's schedule very well. For a healthy and energetic day, food, what to eat, how much to eat becomes very, very important. So, a rule is there that do not eat food when you are not hungry, do not skip any meals. When you eat, have a glass full of liquid along with you and see that your first meal at the time of sunrise and last meal at the time of sunset. Also ensure that you eat freshly cooked food. These may appear very simple activities, but let me tell you, they decide the state of mind at your work. Take every deadline as a challenge. Roll up your sleeves and go for it. Upgrade yourself and keep working. And rest would be taken care by universe or God. Namaskar.